Welcome back to my YouTube channel dedicated to old coin values, where we dive deep into the rich and fascinating world of numismatics and explore the untold stories hidden in everyday coins, like the iconic Lincoln penny and the mysterious and often misunderstood 1983 coins. Today we are going to take a journey through time, uncovering the history of the Lincoln penny from its creation in the early 20th century all the way to its current status in coin collecting communities worldwide. We begin in the year 1909 when the Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first time a real person appeared on a circulating American coin, breaking a long tradition of using allegorical figures. The designer Victor David Brenner engraved his initials VDB at the bottom of the reverse side, leading to public controversy, and the A initials being removed shortly after the coin's release, but reappearing later in a more subtle form. In 1918, the original reverse design featured two wheat ears, giving the coin the popular nickname Wheat Penny, and it remained in place until 1958. In 1959, the reverse was changed to the Lincoln Memorial in honor of Lincoln's 150th birthday, and this version of the penny was used until the year 2008, spanning 5 decades, during which countless varieties, mint errors, and key dates emerged, capturing the interest of collectors all over the country and beyond. Now, when we speak about the Lincoln penny, we must also talk about its composition, which underwent a significant change in 1982 when the United States Mint switched from a primarily copper composition to a zinc core coated with a thin layer of copper due to rising metal costs. This change created two distinct types of 1982 Lincoln cents copper and zinc, which weighed differently and are often the subject of detailed examination by collectors. The following year, 1983 was crucial and controversial because it marked the first full year of zinc-only Lincoln pennies. Officially, there were no copper coins minted in 1983, but discoveries and rumors of 1983 copper cents have led to widespread speculation, testing, and grading, resulting in a treasure hunt among numismatists for rare transitional errors which could be worth thousands if authenticated. Now moving deeper into 1983, we must consider the broader context of U.S. coinage and how it was influenced by economic pressures, policy changes, and public demand. By this time, coin collecting had grown into a mainstream hobby, fueled by information from coin guides, newsletters, and enthusiast clubs, as collectors scrutinized coins from pocket change rolls and bank boxes. They began noticing anomalies such as doubled dies off-center strikes and planche errors among the 1983 Lincoln pennies. Most notably, the 1983 doubled die reverse, also known as the DDR, stands out for its sharply doubled lettering on the back of the coin, especially visible in the words 1 cent and United States of America, this particular variety has become one of the most sought-after and valuable errors in modern U.S. coinage, and it highlights the complex manufacturing process involved in minting billions of coins each year. Many people wonder how such errors occur, and the answer lies in the die creation and hubbing process, where a misalignment or additional strike can cause a design to appear doubled on the final coin, making each discovery of a double die penny a thrilling moment for collectors aside from the DDR. Another significant feature of 1983 pennies is the potential presence of coins struck on the wrong metal planche, with rumors of copper planches from 1982 being mistakenly used in early 1983. Minting this possibility has driven some collectors to weigh their 1983 pennies, meticulously looking for those that tip the scale closer to 3.11 grams rather than the expected 2.5 grams of the zinc versions, and sending them for professional grading. If found now in this 2-hour exploration, we are not just tracing the technical details, but also diving into the cultural impact and the historical importance of these coins that pass unnoticed through millions of hands every day, yet contain within them a silent testimony to America's evolution from industrial revolution to digital age. From wartime economy to modern capitalism, every scratch, nick, and toning Mark tells a story about where it has been, who might have spent it, what kind of life it has seen, and how its survival to the present day adds to its value both sentimental and financial. As we journey forward, we will look at the various mint marks that distinguish the place of origin for each penny. Whether struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, each mint had unique characteristics during the 1980s, and production volumes differed significantly, adding another layer to the collectability of each issue. We will also explore the grading system used to evaluate coins from good to mint state, and how small details in luster, strike, and wear can affect a coin's market value, sometimes exponentially. We'll look at real market sales data of 1983 pennies from online auctions and reputable dealers, examining how high-grade examples and rare varieties have performed over the years, providing both inspiration and cautionary tales for investors and hobbyists alike. We will also touch on counterfeit detection, as unfortunately the growing value of certain Lincoln cents, especially rare varieties, has attracted forgers and made authentication by grading services like PCGS or NGC all the more essential. Finally, we will connect the Lincoln penny to a larger legacy reflecting not just Lincoln's contributions to American democracy, but also the ever-changing face of money itself, and how coinage acts as a mirror of our nation's identity, economy, and technological prowess. So stay with me as we unfold the full saga of the Lincoln cent, from its revolutionary birth through wartime adaptations, economic shifts, metal composition changes, design transformations, minting errors, collector discoveries, and market developments, all the way to today's buzzing interest around the legendary 1983 Lincoln penny, as we uncover the truth, value, history, and secrets that make these small copper and zinc discs more than just spare change. They are pieces of a living history book that you can hold in your hand and maybe even treasure for a lifetime, where subtle wear lines and toning can determine whether a coin lands in AU or MS condition, affecting value significantly. PCGS and NGC both use the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, with MS 70 representing a perfect uncirculated coin. Collectors often send 1983 coins to these services to authenticate rare varieties, or to confirm if a coin is struck on the wrong planche. Most 1983 pennies weigh 2.5 grams and have a distinctive ring when dropped due to their zinc interior, but a copper planche coin would weigh 3.11 grams and sound more solid. Advanced testing methods, including specific gravity testing and XRF scanning, can non-destructively identify metal content, adding science to the world of numismatics beyond physical properties. The Lincoln cent represents a cornerstone of American culture. Children learn to count. Using pennies, history teachers use them to talk about Abraham Lincoln and money itself. Civic groups use them in fundraisers like penny drives, and parents pass them down in jars to spark a young person's interest in collecting. This coin is not only the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history, but also one of the most studied, with countless books, publications, and articles dedicated solely to Lincoln cents from 1909 to present. Its story is still being written, with new varieties and discoveries emerging every year, and with the future of the penny in question due to rising costs and debates in Congress about discontinuation. These coins may one day become relics of a bygone age, making them even more valuable to those who held on to them while others discarded them. Throughout this episode, we will break down how to tell if your 1983 penny is worth more than face value, how to identify the doubled die reverse, how to weigh your coins accurately, how to check for planche composition, how to look for die markers, and how to properly store and submit your coins for professional grading. We will also look at collector stories of people who found rare varieties in circulation, coin roll hunters who discovered 1983 DDRs in boxes bought from the bank, and investors who made tens of thousands off what looked like a simple zinc coin. We will examine the best tools for coin examination, including digital scales, magnifiers, microscopes, reference books, and online forums where enthusiasts discuss every nuance of the Lincoln cent with passion and precision. This 2-hour documentary is your ultimate guide, not just to the 1983 Lincoln penny, but to the heartbeat of American numismatics, where history, metal economics, and artistry intersect, and where the thrill of the hunt lives on in every coin you pick up.